over like this. Now I'm scared. You're like,
oh my gosh.
Welcome to That's Enough. I'm your host, Grace Ryder, and we have Grant and Ash, or as you may know them online, Twink and a Redhead.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Thank you for having us, Queen.
Thank you, guys. And now, should we break the ice with some oversharing? Would you like to overshare? It could be overshare past, future, present.
I guess that's what the T is. So everything I feel like we do is oversharing. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a filter.
Same.
I always be
Hence the pod.
oversharing. Yeah. But I think that's what people like about us.
Right,
I
it's
say.
honest and true.
Yeah, authenticity.
Like when we had a podcast, we were like
It
gossiping
was
about
crazy.
people we know, and then we forgot that like, oh wait,
they listen. Or like they
So
could.
be careful because you could get in trouble.
Okay.
Use code names.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Wait, this is good to know.
Yeah, no, it's caused some issues, I guess. And I don't even think whatever. But yeah, I overshare a lot. One thing that comes to mind when you asked, I worked at a major news organization. I worked at ABC News.
Okay.
For 3 years, and I was like an anchor assistant and a production associate. And so I worked very closely with Emmy Award winning journalists and anchors.
Oh.
And I was having stomach issues for a while. This was like 2022 or something, or 23, I don't know. But there was an epidemic going on. I'll circle back to that. But
Circle back to the
I
epidemic.
ate something dirty at one point or
Okay.
another at a restaurant.
Because I was with him the night of this incident.
Yes.
And
so I have a
just-
witness too.
Of when the thing was eaten, or
Yes,
when
when
this
the thing was
incident
eaten.
happened?
And I just
Okay.
want to say to everyone listening, if you and your friends can get a reservation at a Mexican restaurant for 16 people 15 minutes prior, you might not want to eat there.
That is very true on like a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was
16 of
summer.
us.
Like it was
It
like
was open.
people are
Very
Yes.
open.
So I ate something nasty that night, whatever, months. I did not have a normal poop. Months.
Oh my God.
And so I finally decide it's time to get a colonoscopy.
Wow.
And
At such a young age.
Right. I know, at the ripe age, I think I was 23.
Yeah.
And I went into work and I was like, hey, I have to take like 2 days off because I'm getting a colonoscopy. Like I was very open about it and like, again, oversharing.
Back when you could like use that
Wait.
good health insurance too.
I know.
I feel like that's like office talk, though. I feel like they're also all getting colonoscopies
Yeah.
too. I feel like that's just a normal part of life.
And, like,
100%.
I worked in an office. I think it's the news industry. Like people who work in news, you have to really like dedicate your life to it. Like that is your life.
Right.
Which is why I'm not there anymore, because
News is not your life.
didn't want to do that. But people overshare a lot in that place of work. No shade.
Really?
Yeah. So I felt comfortable enough to tell them I was getting a colonoscopy. And
Yeah.
I went on ahead, did the thing. And I was diagnosed with a little thing called shigella. Have you ever heard of her?
Wait, I'm sorry to laugh at that.
No.
But it's an amazing name, shigella.
like literally
Right? Like
naming my
baby-
firstborn.
Yes,
Shigella.
Get
Shigella.
this, sister virus to E. coli. If you have twins, hi Shigella, baby Shigella, and E. coli.
That's so cute.
Like-
Wait, actually, that is beautiful. It's
Yeah.
like those, like that TikTok trend where it was like names that would be beautiful if they didn't mean whatever,
Yeah.
like anorexia.
Right.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Right, it is.
So gorgeous.
It's Shigella is
Chlamydia
like
even.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Chlamydia,
So
anorexia.
Clammy.
clammy. Hi clammy.
Hi,
Hi clap.
Clammy.
Hi baby clap.
Baby clap. My daughter clap.
Anyway, so I go into work the next day.
Yes.
And I say, you guys, all along, it was Shigella.
It was shigella at the water cooler.
Yeah, so I'm telling Emmy Award winning anchor Juju Chang, I have Shigella. I'm telling, the executive producer, I'm telling everyone in this office I have Shigella.
And this is breaking news.
Yeah, this is literally breaking news. So I finally decide, because people are like, what is shigella? Like they've never heard of it. So I'm pretty sure there's a group around me too. I was like, let me actually just look it up and read you the definition. One of the first causes of shigella, eating ass. Are you serious?
Just your fucking luck.
Are you actually serious? So I just outed myself essentially at this office. Like I've been out eating ass all summer.
And you're like, oh my God, wait, that's
Yeah.
amazing. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, what are the other ones? And it
Yeah.
was like maybe like the Mexican food.
Right. Okay. So the epidemic circling back.
Right.
That summer, I think it was the summer of monkeypox
It was.
as well.
I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
And what do
I'll never
monkeypox
forget
have
it.
to do with E. coli?
Nothing. But another thing that was ravaging the LGBTQ community, honestly,
chicken
just
pox.
gay men. No, shigella. And I might have been patient 0.
Oh my God.
So
Just
Patient
your
0
luck.
for shigella.
yep. So I was kind of unintentionally I was oversharing, but then I was unintentionally oversharing an added element.
That was
you
not
know?
your
Yeah.
fault. That I think everything you did was like a normal amount of sharing.
Right.
It's like, I'm getting a colonoscopy. That was just,
I know,
that was
it
sort
was
of
just,
accident.
It was just a little
Yeah.
slip up. And hey, maybe, you know what? I could be more comfortable and more of myself in the office now that they know
I
that
mean, yeah.
I
Did you feel
eat
like a
ass.
weight off your shoulders where you're like, now you can be your true self in the ABC?
Little. Did I
news
want
studios?
Juju Chang to know that information? Maybe
Right.
not. Maybe
But like,
not. But she wouldn't care.
She's so nice.
yeah.
She would be like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, that sucks."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Also,
she's
during
met gay
this
people.
incident,
Yeah.
I was like at a job that I didn't like, and I was trying to like leave said job. So I'd
Yeah.
interview, but we had to be in the office. So I'd have to like find a way to interview like during the day. And I told them once, I was like, I have to go help Grant get home from his colonoscopy.
Yeah.
And that was true.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
time.
she was like my aide or
But
whatever.
then
Yeah.
I was like, no one's like questioning that when I use it as an excuse.
Yeah.
So while I was working at that company, I think Grant had 4 to 5 colonoscopies.
They just
and they
can't
were like,
figure out what's wrong with him.
They-
It's horrible.
yeah, they
to the point where
probably
people would
thought-
ask me like, how's everything going? Like, did they figure it out? And then I think I said you had an endoscopy at one point. Like,
Endoscopy, what is that?
It goes down,
Down
your
your
throat,
throat.
instead of up your ass.
Down
They were
your
like,
throat.
let's try the other hole.
Yeah,
This
it's
one's
like
not. This one's not.
every hole was getting penetrated.
That's
Wow.
that's bad. Like a
I know.
23-year-old getting 4 to 5 colonoscopies. They
No,
probably
like-
thought I was actually like not okay.
Yeah.
I know, it's horrible.
All to find out it was just from eating ass.
Yeah.
And not even true.
I know.
Because you were just trying to get out of whatever the hell.
Yeah,
And
what
thank
job
you
was
for
this? You had to
that.
interview
One
people?
colonoscopy.
You were interviewing people?
I was having job interviews.
Oh, you were-
to try to
oh,
leave said
And
company.
she's using
Oh,
the
and
these made
Because
up
I'd be like,
colonoscopies.
guys,
as
I have to
an
leave the office early
excuse.
today. You know, Grant, getting another colonoscopy.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all making
like
sense.
clockwork.
It's ridiculous,
Yeah.
honestly.
But
Yeah.
you survived.
I know. Here
You're
I
so
am.
brave.
Here
Do
I
they
am.
have like a ribbon for that?
I wish. Like I got shigella and survived.
Yeah. Yeah.
we should
like,
do a 5K.
oh,
funny.
I don't
Wait,
even
I
know
love
if I'm
that.
pronouncing it right because I heard some.
Shigella.
Speaking of oversharing,
Yes.
I heard I went to a comedy show recently that I was
Mm-hmm.
a part of, and it was like supposed to be like talking about past flames or whatever.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't remember the comedian, very funny, but he got up there and shared a story about a time he ate ass
Okay.
in the Jurassic Park section of Islands of Adventure in Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.
Okay, so and that's a crime, is it not?
It could have, I mean, yeah,
Public
but
sex?
maybe they were private
That's
somewhere.
an amusement park. But the kids are there.
Right,
Oh,
right. But get
yeah.
this, added layer.
Added layer.
Okay, he was with his mom. The mom was somewhere
What?
else, I guess, when him and his boyfriend were doing the nasty.
Oh my God.
And then they meet back up with his mom. Apparently, the mom goes, "Oh, you have a little something on your on your lip.
No.
Let me get it for you." And goes,
No.
takes it and wipes it off and then licks it in her mouth. It's like, And then get this, a few weeks later, he starts having stomach problems. She starts having stomach problems. She had shigella.
Shigella.
But he was pronouncing it like
Oh.
shigella or something.
Yeah, so
I was
that
like,
and that's what,
but I
love
felt
how that's
seen
how
a
you
little.
describe
Oh my
the.
God.
Like that was the
Wait, that's
weirdest
actually-
oversharing kind of story.
No,
I've
no,
heard in a
that's
while.
amazing.
That's something I think
Like,
you take
that's
to your
enough.
grave.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
like, that's really beautiful. He could be so vulnerable.
Wait,
Right.
I love that. The licking of the thumb, the wiping
That's
of the.
so
Now,
teacher
and
coded.
I think I should know that when you eat ass, there is actual literal poop there.
It's a risk.
But it's
It's a risk.
Is it just something that like
I
No.
think,
hey, it's here or no, you cleaned
You're
before?
gonna yes.
but
So,
what?
but
But you
this
can't
was-
spontaneously get your ass.
No,
eaten
yeah,
then.
like I don't
That's
think
the
this
problem.
person should be getting their ass ate at the Islands of Adventures.
Yes.
Hey,
in
speak for
Universal.
yourself, right?
But I guess when you're like, yeah,
I've had one too many
I
butter
know,
beers.
maybe I'm kink
New
shaming.
song?
Maybe
no.
I'm kink shaming.
Oh.
Yeah, it
New
literally
song, Island
sounded like-
Adventure.
We're banned from life.
Yeah.
For life.
Yeah, we made videos about being Disney swingers. So,
oh, I love
and I was still an
Yeah.
employee
that.
technically of the Walt Disney Company when we did it.
I don't think they liked
You were
it.
wait, who was?
I was.
employee?
ABC News is owned by.
Oh, you're
Disney.
right. Wait, so
Yeah.
did you get to go to Disneyland World for free?
They
I
don't.
did, yes.
Oh yeah, but I don't think they
Not
like
anymore.
us.
Oh, not anymore.
Okay,
right.
but I
Only when
asked in my
employed.
exit interview when I quit. Finally, I asked the HR lady. I was like, "Is there anything on my record, like?" because there was a
Shigella.
Rolling Stone.
Is there anything had diagnosed with shigella during
told
employment?
to his coworkers he eats ass. No, but because we had a Rolling Stone article written about the Disney swingers epidemic that occurred like a year ago, and nothing. They said, and then the HR lady was like, I think that's funny.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah.
like,
No, you're
okay.
good. You're clean. You're clean.
That's great. Worst things have happened, right?
Worst things have happened at ABC.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Couldn't name it.
Yeah,
Can't
and they're
think
probably in
of.
the headlines too.
True. Wait, do you
Yeah.
have any overshare? Oh, you thought you almost thought we were
She
going to
thought-
move
I'm
on,
like
and we weren't going to
debating a
talk about
few.
it. Well, there. You know what? Let me warm things up here
Yeah.
because yours. Well, actually, this. Actually, wait. No, wait. I'm not going to say that because that's actually not even. It's not even a funny story, and it's also just like something that I'm just like.
What is?
Oh, you know what? We'll keep it in the shit theme.
Okay, work.
This isn't. I guess really that. See, I guess it's oversharing in the sense I had diarrhea. I went to the Kalahari in the Wisconsin Dells because I'm from Wisconsin and the Wisconsin Dells. Are you familiar?
No, but I clocked you were from the Midwest. There's
you
an
did.
aura.
You did.
Yeah.
Because you sang Britney, and then you were like, "Wait,
that is weird. That's how I.
that's
came
how
to the
you knew."
conclusion.
Because you
before
guys
we
wait,
started recording.
Sing. Yeah, before we started recording, you were singing.
Yeah, because they were like, do 1, 2 to check the mic. So we
1,
1, 2, 3, Peter, Paul, and Mary.
And I go,
Great,
"Is that Lady Gaga?"
No, babe. I said that's Britney, and then I, for whatever reason, just knew.
You went. You're from the
Sorry,
Midwest.
From the Midwest.
People from the
But the thing
Midwest don't
is-
know Lady Gaga versus Britney, I guess.
They're, I
And
think
I
they're a
feel
little
bad
more
because
sheltered.
I do love pop girlies. Like I love pop, and I feel like I should have known that.
That's
And maybe if I
okay.
heard the rest of the song, I would have known.
Yeah.
I feel like
I feel like it's the.
it's kind of, it's not a deep cut, but I feel like, it wouldn't be the first Britney song a lot of people think
Yeah,
of,
no.
you know?
No,
Definitely not. The other one you sang, If You Seek
If you see Amy,
Yeah.
Do you
Knew
know
that one.
Do you know Radar? I'm on my radar. I'm on
I
my
don't know
radar.
that one.
No.
I
Okay,
think
maybe I
it's
don't
the
know Britney
same
like I thought I
era.
did.
If they didn't sing it on Glee, I'm not familiar.
And I've never seen Glee. Oh, I've seen 2 episodes.
I don't like Glee.
really
You
crazy.
don't?
I mean, I respect its craft.
I've heard it's like
But
the
I
best TV show ever, period.
I think it's fantastic. And when Corey Monteith passed,
Yeah.
it really ruined my life.
Yeah.
And that one
That was-
is because 3 people have passed. 3
Three people.
Was
three
that
pe-
one of your first like greatest losses?
Yeah. I'll never
Yeah.
forget where I was.
Yeah.
I was in 7th grade.
It
I
was
had
a
just
big
gotten
deal.
home. I had a twisted tea that night. And I and
Twisted tea.
Yeah.
You were like, 7th grade's hard.
no, and
me
then
crack one.
well, it might have been
Flavor?
in
Was it
8th
just
grade.
regular
Just the
half and half
original?
or
Blueberry.
Oh, blueberry.
Yeah.
blueberry twisted tea? I will say twisted tea, the first like alcohol I got drunk off of New Year's Eve.
Same.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Twisted
first time
tea
I
and
got drunk,
Smirnoff Ices.
it was yeah. No. I think it was Pink Whitney.
Okay, classic.
It was 2 twisted teas, literally just 2, and maybe like 1 shot of Pink Whitney, and I was like,
give me
Oh,
some.
that'll
I was like,
do
I'm
it.
so dizzy.
Yeah.
No, like I'm fucked up.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, Happy New Year's, guys! Like,
You're so crazy.
Did
Yeah.
Wisconsin Dells? Did y'all like get down like that?
oh, so I'm not
in high
from
school?
there. No,
Oh.
and that's actually like a little fun fact is I was never really like the first time I got drunk, I was 19 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am like sheltered, but like
Well, we
they
had
do.
a Jersey upbringing, so ours is I don't think normal.
Seriously, like the
No, but-
twisted teas in 7th grade.
That
That was
is
a
not
little out of
normal.
hand.
Yeah.
That honestly sounds crazy, but maybe some people were doing that. I just wasn't hanging out with them.
Were you like
Yeah.
getting drunk in like a basement on that New Year's?
Yes, but finished
Classic.
basement though.
Classic.
It was a
That's
finished
nice.
basement.
Yeah, but that's like okay, luxury.
Actually, mostly we were getting drunk in the garage because it was. Okay, wait. These are different. I'm thinking of different times maybe because in my head I'm picturing we're carving pumpkins, but that's not New Year's. That's Halloween.
right.
Yeah.
Notoriously.
Oh my
So
God.
I actually don't know what we were doing in the garage, but I think we started garage, moved to basement
Okay.
because that's where the, Xbox 360 was for Just
Of
Dance.
course. Of course.
And we were just
Yeah.
dancing.
Is there anything
me
better than
back.
like doing that on like a carpeted floor?
On the
like
carpet
a finished like carpeted.
and
like,
there's a
basement
chill in the
floor.
air in the basement.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's
you
a draft
know?
from the window. It's finished, but it's not,
I
Like,
had a
take
finished
me
basement.
back.
I actually had a finished basement growing up.
You did?
Yeah,
Any
you have a
bedrooms down
finished
there?
basement.
I do.
We had that was like kind of our guest room. We had a
Okay,
bed down
love.
there. Yeah.
Wait, and then I was talking about my diarrhea.
Yes, I'm sorry. Let's
So back
circle
to your
back.
diarrhea.
So back to my diarrhea. I'm sorry. So the Wisconsin Dells, famous place to go like vacation. It's the water park capital of Wisconsin.
Oh, I know about this.
Yes,
to
it just means
go.
there's like a lot of water parks in one area.
Okay.
So one of them is the Kalahari, which is like a safari themed whatever. I go on this trip with my best friend Lizzie at the time. And we don't speak anymore. Just kidding. We
Hi,
do.
Lizzie.
Yeah. Hey, Lizzie, what's up, girl?
Best friend at the
Yeah. Did
time.
you hear that? At the
The
time.
time.
Sorry,
No, but
Lizzie.
she is actually getting married soon, so I'm hoping I can secure that invite
Yeah.
to the
Okay.
wedding. Because my
Classic.
friends have gotten married, but they got married during like pandemic time, so they
How
had like
old are you?
23.
What's going on with like the child brides
getting
in
married?
Wisconsin?
Wisconsin. I'm from Wisconsin.
This is crazy.
They all got married and they had like very intimate, like 6 people at the weddings. And I'm like, that's the thing that sucks is I love weddings, but when you have religious friends, they get married
Yeah.
early and they do
Right.
like
those
a
like
cute
wood
little
big crosses. Like
yes,
you know what
yes.
I'm talking about?
in a barn, which I know
yes.
my friend Lizzie gonna be a wedding in a barn, and I'm like, please, 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 I want to go so bad.
Yeah.
So hopefully she invites me. I just feel like, and that was her house that I got drunk at,
Oh, fun.
and I'm at
So
the
she-
Kalahari with her, so I feel like we had.
So she's
you
not
know?
religious?
No, she's not religious, but
A
the other
barn
friends are
aesthetic
religious.
could
Yeah.
you know what? It could be
That's
fun.
fun. My aunt
Mason
was married
jars
in a
and-
barn.
Yep.
I almost think it was for budgetary reasons, though.
No, barn
shade.
is on purpose.
Yeah, no, and they're from Vermont, so it was definitely part of the aesthetic, like Vermont
Yeah.
woodsy,
Rustic.
yeah,
Rustic,
like-
exactly.
yeah,
Mason
rustic.
jars
It was
and twinkle
gorgeous.
lights.
Yes,
it was
yes.
gorgeous. I feel like it'll probably be an amazing experience.
Well, and I'm
Hopefully you
hoping
get invited.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping I go.
Yeah.
But anyways, we went to the Dells, and I had like the stomach bug that you like throw up in diarrhea. I had that
Classic.
before I went, but I
Similar
was like,
shigella.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay to go. Immediately
So it was like a
get
one
there.
and done. It was like a quick kind of.
I think it was like 2 days. It was kind of like,
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
I was like, can I still go to the Dells? It was like spring break or something.
You probably look skinny. Like you
Yeah,
probably
no, I was like, wait, I have to go to the Dells. I just threw up all my
water
weight.
park, hey.
Yeah, a water park.
Oh my God,
I'm wearing a
kind of
tankini.
great
A
timing.
gorgeous
It's like my
tankini.
first time ever wearing a tankini, and
Oh
I'm
my
like
God.
feeling so horned up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No.
holy shit. I'm like,
There's
Holy
nothing
shit.
hornier than a
Kalahari.
tankini.
oh, I was like,
The tankini.
going from one piece to tankini.
It's
You're
like,
like, I'm a slut.
okay,
Yeah.
whore.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally horror. I'm like, if I go down the slide, like it might come up.
Yeah.
And it actually did at
And
one
it-
point where like the because it was a tiered.
Oh
Like,
my God.
It was a tiered sort of suit.
Oh,
So
wow.
if one goes up, then you see the pad of
Oh,
the boob.
yeah.
And I
Oh,
was walking
yeah.
around the park with just one boob out
No,
the whole time.
In a water park, like when you go down that slide, like titties are always out.
Hold
Like
on to the bottom of your
Yeah,
suit.
or your
yes.
ass.
Like, do you know how many lifeguards have seen a titty?
Oh, true. Or there was
Somebody
my
like
dream
that.
job.
Right.
Yeah.
Those like water or what are they? The surfing things. Have you seen
The
clips of
wave
the
thing?
people?
Oh, yeah,
getting,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
ripped and then they like
It's-
put the towel like
Yeah. It's like
perfectly placed over
Major
them.
violation, actually, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Well, some-
water's getting all up in those holes.
Amusement parks in general,
Absolutely.
like I'll always get off a ride. I'm like, I kind of feel like I was just
Gross.
violated by this piece of machinery. that
Yeah.
By this pussy.
By this
I feel like this
pussy.
pussy was violated.
No, but like, okay, so I waited in line for like sometimes like over an hour to be tossed
Yeah.
around by a piece of machinery.
yeah.
Really?
The American
Yeah.
pastime.
But hey, I'll
Just
do
kidding,
it and I'll
baseball,
do it
I guess.
again.
I love amusement parks.
Me
Yeah,
too.
me too.
Love them. I love the
Me
water
too.
parks. I mean, that's why we were going all the time.
Yeah.
Love the water parks. I'll cut to the chase. I had diarrhea in the bathroom. And I was like, water park bathroom. Immediately afterwards was like, all right, I'm good. And walked out
Right into the water,
right into
like you
the
don't even.
water.
Oh,
and I also got
wow.
my period next to her in the bed too.
Stop.
So I got my period, had this virus where I was vomiting and shitting. And yeah,
Oh,
at the Kalahari.
my
When-
God.
Can I ask a lady question?
Yes,
When you get your period,
of course.
is
yes.
it just like crime scene?
I
Like you
think it
said, in the bed
depends-
next to her. Was it in the bed?
Yeah. I
Like
think
it stains?
Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
but
a
it's
wa-
not
like
like you
it's
just
like-
got like stabbed and there's like a pool of like.
it
That's what
didn't
I'm
reach over
thinking.
into her
Yes.
area.
Right, like
It was
It
mostly
didn't
in the
seep.
lower
it's,
part.
it's leaking.
It's more just like a leaky faucet.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It just kind of, it's
Well,
not
even that's
as much as
crazy,
you think.
huh?
It was probably like this big.
Yeah.
Which also, that's kind of a
So
lot.
on the covers?
That's even big.
Yeah.
On the, not on the top one, but on the sheet.
Okay.
And I was like,
Yeah.
then went to the Kalahari, pooped in the Kalahari.
Yeah.
Wow.
And my friend was like, you good? And I'm like, yeah, she was like waiting out there.
It's kind of like that's like major like double homicide, like period then diarrhea.
yeah, all because I was like,
Yeah.
I want to go on these rides so bad. I was like, Please.
Literally.
Well, because I feel like some water rides, especially, are kind of like enemas. You know what I mean? Like with such a
Yeah, it
force
couldn't
going
have
up
helped.
there, which
Yeah.
like I don't know about you guys, but like I've been in bathrooms at water parks and it's always a crime scene in there.
It's the toilet paper's
Ew.
everywhere on the floor. It's wet and wadded
Yes.
up.
What?
Chlorine mixed with shit.
Are you
Yes.
fucking barefoot in a water park?
Yes.
bathroom?
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a
Well, I
water
think
park
you
in a
could
long
you could
time.
go to the locker and grab your flip flops, but when you're 12, like who has the time?
Yeah, and you're
No.
about to diarrhea.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you could wear aqua socks, which
What
are
the
water
hell is
shoes.
an aqua? Oh, I
know,
wore water shoes
those are-
most of my life because I was scared of crabs.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And those are embarrassing.
I know, and it's
my
like
God.
that,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, it's embarrassing
exactly.
to walk
Those
on,
are
but
nerdy.
that's the most sanitary. Like I would do that now, I feel like. But it's
You-
embarrassing.
Yeah,
Why
it is
that?
embarrassing.
Yeah.
Let's
This is also
end the stigma.
I feel like this is an important mention. Kalahari indoor water park. It's an indoor water park that I'm having diarrhea in.
Okay, that does
Oh,
add
that's
another
worse.
layer because you're not getting, the fresh air.
Yeah, it's like all
No, it's like
radiating.
yeah. And there's a hot tub that goes outside that has like jets and stuff. And when you said it's like an enema,
Yeah.
it reminded me of this time my friend and I, a different friend, went to Kalahari. We went to the Wisconsin Dells all the time. I feel like I need to move there or something. But it was like this man was in the hot tub, and I remember the song that was playing. It was rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby
Can't
get a
sing.
little frisky. Yes,
a
back
good
roads
song.
are about yeah. What is that, Luke?
I don't know.
Something.
Combs,
Combs, Brian.
Who
I think
could
Luke
say?
Bryan. I think
One of those.
Yeah, that song. Rain makes corn, and this guy's walking around the hot tub, and me and my middle school, we're in middle school, we're like watching him. He like goes up to the jet and like straddles it to have it hit his genitalia.
Okay, so I was.
Rain.
Okay, well, speaking of oversharing,
Yeah.
What?
I don't want to say it like I do this often, but who hasn't like rubbed a little bit against like
Against the Jets, 100%.
100%.
No, 100%.
just like seeing what's going on, like
Yeah, no, I'm sure
and
I've
your
like
back end.
my boobs
No,
up
like-
against it, my ass.
Like,
is
what
like-
about like that when your friend has like an in-ground an in-ground pool and there's that little alcove that has the jacuzzi.
This
Those
is specific.
jets are going
This is
crazy.
specific. The Jets are going crazy.
Those
and
jets
what are we
going
doing?
crazy.
Oh, okay. So also, I went on a cruise over like winter break, and
So this is kind of recent.
nuh-uh. Okay.
It's
let me
okay. It's
fi-
okay. This
There-
is a safe space.
There's a spa. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
On the Norwegian Prima. It was
Oh.
beautiful ship. And there was a big long, it looked like a lap pool, but it was just a big hot tub and it had jets like on
Whoa.
the edge. And every jet was taken up. Like you had to wait in line to get a jet. And those
Lot of
old men.
freaks.
Yes. I'm
were
like,
they facing
oh,
the
that,
jet, or was the back like this back
they were
massage?
all facing inward. So that means
the
it
jet.
was, nope.
Genitals to jet?
Everyone was like,
Ass to jet or
it was
genitals
ass
to
to
jet?
jet. Every
Yeah.
old person that jet was up their hole.
Prostate
no
massage.
Shade, no
Yeah.
shade. Yeah, literally. But I thought about it because like I'm like, oh, we've all
We've
we've
that.
all been there. But I'm like, wow,
in
they're really
public?
bold about
It's
it.
kind of like they're shameless,
Yeah.
and I
Honestly,
respect that
yeah.
because
Yeah.
let's like get rid of the stigma.
yeah,
Yeah.
There doesn't have to be shame in getting a prostate massage on a Norwegian cruise.
No,
In the
absolutely
public
not.
hot tub.
Hey,
yeah,
don't mind
yeah.
if I do,
tub
right?
at the Kalahari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rain makes corn.
Corn.
Remember, like it was
Corn
yesterday.
makes whiskey.
Whiskey makes my baby
That's
get a little frisky.
such a good
I
song.
kind of
is.
like want to go to a water park. Like Blizzard Beach is calling my
Same,
name. In
but
Disney
like-
Blizzard
World.
Beach.
You ever heard of it?
No,
Stop.
tell me now. What is
Disney,
this?
right?
It's a Disney water
Yeah.
park in Orlando, and it's a
What?
ski resort theme, but obviously it's in Florida, so it's like what happens
So
if a
fun.
snowstorm hit Orlando?
Wait, I love a theme.
That's the theme.
I love
Me
a theme. That's
too.
adorable.
Get
Are you
this,
kidding?
Tallest. Well, last I checked, it's they have the tallest body slide in America.
That's terrifying. See, I
Summit
don't do
plummet.
body
Are you
slides.
sure that's true to this day?
I'm not sure, but
I don't mess around with
think-
body
checked.
slides.
I thought maybe.
I like a
It's a
tube.
body slide. A body slide.
Yeah, I thought
And it
maybe
drops?
SeaWorld had that.
Oh
No.
Okay.
no,
right.
not
Are you
anymore.
sure?
Orlando?
Yeah.
No. They might have the tallest maybe drop slide.
Drop slide. I think
where
it's
it
a
has
drop
trap
slide.
door.
Yes.
And,
That
and you
one's
know
scary.
when you're talk about an enema, those
Yeah.
rides where
Yes,
the
yes,
water
yes.
Up your
is
nose,
shooting up like a
too.
fire hose.
Up every hole. Every
like
hole.
a goddamn
Every hole.
fire hydrant.
So this is in Orlando?
Yeah.
It's not part of
Yes.
Disney World. It's like a
It
separate.
is. So
it is.
Disney, I love Disney. I'm a Disney doll. I've been leaning in lately.
Wait,
Like,
I've never been and I really want to. I'm kind of like, let's
What?
bite the
You've
bullet.
never been?
I
We
want to
should
like
go.
hire someone to just like book me a full
Yeah,
trip, like
I have
itinerary.
those.
I have a contact for you.
You do?
Yeah, she's a little Disney influencer. She's
She owns a
amazing.
Disney travel agency.
Really? And
Yeah.
she's good?
Yeah.
She'll get you like
She's
the
incredible.
experience.
She's so knowledgeable.
Because you really, that's the thing with Disney. You really need to know what you're getting into,
Well,
and you need
yeah.
a plan, and you need to like get the genie pass or fast pass,
and you need
whatever
to
it's called
know
now.
it's not
It's
a
too
vacation. It's exhausting.
It's exhausting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're going there to relax and like escape in a way that's like, let me de-stress.
I'm
No.
recharged.
It's
You're not
not
Don't go there.
recharging.
Don't go to
It's
Disney
not
World.
that.
You're actually
It's an
draining
adventure.
more energy.
Yeah. And
Okay.
yeah.
What?
Should I tell the Animal Kingdom Lodge story? The time I called the police to the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wait, why?
This is oversharing because this was one of my lows in life. I feel like if
Okay.
I had like top 5 all-time lows, it was one of them was probably this.
I would pick this
But-
for you as well.
But also I learned a lot. Basically, it's so embarrassing. We had a big dinner, I guess, the night before at a gorgeous space-themed restaurant in Epcot.
Driest chicken
And-
I ever had.
Okay.
But the atmosphere was gorgeous, literally, because we were in space.
Yeah, it
Okay,
was.
love.
Taking
It
the
was
elevator up.
immersive.
It was immersive.
Yeah.
And the
love.
tortellini, though, do you remember
The butter. Yeah.
The
It was
butter.
like a lot of dairy, a lot of gluten.
Okay.
Well, it was a big meal.
Is this shit related as well again?
No.
Okay. Okay.
So that night, I go to bed, and I went to bed with like something right here under, what's this called? A sternum?
Sure.
Your sternum?
Oh. What's
But
a
down
sternum?
here,
I think
a
you might be
stirrup?
thinking of a
Stirrup?
stirrup, which you put your legs in at the gyno for them to do your.
That's what you think it
Interesting.
is,
I was
'cause
thinking
horses.
horse.
Yeah.
I was thinking saddle.
Oh, I'm thinking about my yearly pap.
Okay, that's great.
Anywho, I feel
Needs a
some
checkup.
sort of
Need to check up soon. Noted.
Yes.
I feel some sort of pressure in my sternum.
Sternum.
Stirrup.
Sternum.
And I'm like, that's weird, but will probably go away when I go to bed.
Yeah, maybe you have to burp.
Yeah. So it keeps going throughout the night, and it felt like there was like a fist like pushing up or
no.
something.
Not
or
in a good
pulsing.
way.
Yeah, yeah.
So Ashley and her boyfriend at the
Ex-lover.
time,
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
they left early. So I like woke up at like 6 a.m. or something because their flight was early and they were leaving. Me and my other friend Emily were still in the room, and I'm starting to still feel, I'm like, why is it still there? Emily's still sleeping. I start pulling out my phone and I open like Google and WebMD, and I'm like, there's like a pulsing like by my heart or whatever.
Your heart's palpitating.
Yeah, I somehow convinced myself that I was like internally bleeding out, and that if the
Right.
symptom,
It's been hours.
Yeah.
It's been the next day, 24
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I'm bleeding out slowly, but I
Yeah.
can feel it.
And one of the things was like, if you feel this symptom, like it's kind of already too
It's
late.
too
Like
late.
you
You're
need to
dead.
contact immediately. So then I start like breathing, like I'm like freaking out low
You're like,
key.
oh my God, I'm
I
internally bleeding.
genuinely thought I was gonna die. So I tell Emily, I'm like, Emily, what? She has no idea what's going on because it's literally 6 a.m. and it's in the morning. I was like, Emily, I think I need to call the police. We're in our Animal Kingdom Lodge, Savannah View room, gorgeous. They
The
had
giraffes
animals.
are like
the giraffes
right
are outside
out of
your
our
room.
balcony.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
Love.
we don't condone, but
Well,
talk
maybe.
about it, you
I mean,
know.
if they're gonna
think
have
I
'em-
think they're treated well.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I actually don't know anything about it.
Well, the Disney doll would say that.
Yeah. PETA.
I
It's-
don't see
what do they
anything
say?
wrong with
Not to
Disney.
zoo. Not to zoo.
Right.
I know some Disney.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, you don't know this? That was a marketing campaign for
The animal,
PETA?
the Animal Kingdom is
zoo.
we're many things, but we're not to zoo. Not
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Okay,
Yeah.
and hey, maybe I
a zoo.
agree.
If you love theme parks, check out Jenny Nicholson on YouTube. She did a whole deep dive in the Navi world, the whole
Ooh, Avatar.
the Avatar world. Yeah, yeah.
I know what
Pandora.
I'm doing tonight.
Oh, I gave it its government name, the Navi or
I
Pandora.
might have
I guess
watched
Pandora.
it.
Pandora. Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Does she do deep
also,
dives on like?
Yeah, she also did the Star Wars Hotel.
Talk
I
about a
watched
flop.
hers, and it's like 3 hours long.
4.
Or something.
Let me
Yes,
correct
I
you,
watched
4.
the whole thing.
I watch it on
she's
planes.
Great,
What?
and she's so
amazing.
real.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love
Does she
her.
give honest reviews?
Yes,
she
like, yes.
roasted the
Okay,
Star
good,
Wars
because I thought
Hotel.
that was a mega flop.
Yes, and
Yeah.
so did she.
Okay.
She got
Yeah.
essentially scammed,
kindred
I'd say.
And
spirit.
wait, and didn't she go to a dinner show and she couldn't see
Yep.
it?
Yep. She
We
went to
watched
like the
same
dinner
video.
show, and there was like a poll covering the performer.
That sounds good.
What's her
The
name
whole
again?
time.
Because I do need to get into
Jenny
more
Nicholson.
Jenny Nicholson.
I love
Shout out
her.
Jenny
might
She's
put
Nicholson.
her
like
on
my
tonight.
favorite YouTuber.
Yeah.
And she loves not only like Disney, but like themed experiences and
Yes,
like
me
themed stuff. Like so
Yeah.
she has like other videos about folklore. This
an amusement park
in
if it
Utah.
were- yeah.
In Utah that like they were like it's gonna give Disney a
Suing.
run for its money, but like it
It
also
flopped.
flopped because
Yeah.
they didn't have money. It was from this like ex like tech guy who was like
Okay.
he just had like a ton of money that was like let's try to do
Yes,
this.
Need to get into
So
her
she's
more.
great.
She's
Love
in
her.
like 3 or 4 hour videos, and I
Yes.
was tuned in
That's
for some reason.
I need to get into it.
Yes,
Yeah.
you should. You should.
Anyways, I called the police.
Yes.
Because I thought I was
Sorry, yes.
I thought I was about to drop dead in the Animal Kingdom Lodge. And like I was literally having thoughts like, oh my God, like my parents are gonna like
what are they
find
gonna
me in
do?
the Animal Kingdom
Yeah.
Lodge. Or like I was
Yeah.
like sad. And then I thought I was dying on the phone with 911, and then the first person showed up was the hotel manager, and it was like very like, oh, are you okay? And then I started to feel like better, and then
It immediately went away. You're like, oh no,
That's
I'm
the
dramatic.
worst.
I'm being dramatic. It was right
know,
here. I
was
promise.
like, what? But at one point, I literally thought I was gonna pass out on the bed. But then I was fine.
You should have.
And
It
then
would have
the-
made it look more serious.
Yeah, and the paramedic came, but I thought it was so interesting how hush hush it was. It was really like
Yeah, they didn't want to make a
don't
scene.
You can't like I don't think they have
Yeah.
sirens when you're on Disney property. Like
No, I feel like there's a lot of
very
like
hush-hush.
it's very you can't die on a Disney
no,
property.
there's that thing where they take you off
True.
property to die, so that they
Really?
can like not
Wait, you
say
know
it.
a lot about Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Anyways,
this.
the paramedic was literally like, did you have a big meal last night? He was a man too, like talking to me like that. He was like, did you have a big meal last night?
You were
I
like,
was
yeah, what about it?
Yeah. He was like, it was probably just gas.
Take a Tums.
yeah, like
Oh my
literally was like
God.
saying that. It was so embarrassing. But that was
You
the
just
first
had an
time
upset tummy and you called the police.
But I had like a panic attack, I think is what actually happened.
Right.
Like
upset
I gave myself
tummy to panic attack.
and
Yeah.
panic attacks have the same symptoms of like a heart attack. Like you really convince yourself that you're like
Really?
Yeah, but then it's not real.
It's
Which was helpful
terrible.
because a few months later I accidentally ate a like 100 milligram edible, and
Who hasn't
also,
been here?
I also started thinking I was having a heart attack and I
You
was
were
going
like,
to call 911, but then I was like, nope, remember what happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like, remember Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
Never forget. And that being
That
top
was
5 worst moments,
embarrassing.
that's not that bad.
You
Thank
think?
It was
Because
just
they
like,
handled it very like they didn't make a scene. If
I
it
think-
was I was envisioning this when you said Animal Kingdom, like I was thinking you were on a ride, you stopped the ride.
no.
Like there
that's
wasn't a
true.
lot of like
It wasn't
other
a lot of
people
commotion.
implicated in this scenario.
But like my friend Emily had she was like, what just happened?
Meanwhile,
'Cause, like,
she's-
waking
I'm-
up
And
to
you were
this.
there.
I'm on the tarmac.
she left.
I'm about
Oh,
to
right, you
set
left.
sail,
Okay.
and she's
I was
texting
so
me. She was like,
embarrassed.
Grant
Things are
just
not
called
looking good.
911. I'm literally like about to take off, about to like go on airplane mode. And I don't even
Yeah.
think I answered. I was just like, let go and let God, you know?
Yeah.
What if I really was?
Well, no, because then you were not well. You texted me too, and then I had to act like you both weren't texting me because
You were
there was
like,
a lot of there was a lot of dynamics at
911?
play.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're like, he's being dramatic, and then you accidentally sent it to him, and then you're like,
and
you're like, no, I'm
I've
having
done
a heart
that
attack.
before.
I just remember having this breakfast of shame at
Yep.
the buffet in Animal Kingdom
Yeah.
Lodge after.
All hush hush.
just
The
being like-
manager,
And that's a
off
bad
in the
place to
distance,
feel
sort of
shame.
looking at you like, don't
Yeah.
eat too much now.
Because they keep tabs on you at Disney. Like, if you need any sort of support or
Really?
assistance, they're like, oh, yeah, we saw you went to this person the other day and tried to get blah, blah, blah. Because
Oh.
I tried to, like, fake, like, saying that we got stuck on a ride so I could get a fast pass. And they were like, oh, you actually just got off that ride. I was like,
Yeah, like
Damn.
you can't
They have that on
scheme
lock.
at Disney.
Yeah.
Wow.
So in my profile, they're probably like, fucking had a
fucking
weird
liar.
fake medical incident. Or like,
Little bit of a drama queen.
yeah, like so embarrassing.
Dang. Whoa. Wait, so how long have you guys known each other?
6th grade.
6th grade.
6th grade.
Yeah.
Is that why you started drinking in 7th grade?
Yeah.
Because you met him?
I had to cope.
You had to go.
I was just looking for a good time. Honestly,
Of
watching
course.
Pretty Little Liars, I was like,
Wait, I
oh
wanna
my
be
God,
just
like
like
these bitches have so much fun. Like, yeah, their best friend got murdered, but like they have fun.
Yes.
So I was just trying to be like them.
Did you have a crush on a teacher?
Oh,
my
yes.
God.
I had a crush on most of my teachers.
Really?
Well, if I had a male history or English teacher, like I was horned up. I was like leaving their pants soaked.
Is it, wait, you said English or
History. Yeah, I feel like
science,
it was the
not
horniest.
so much?
Mr.
No,
W?
because I wasn't good at science or math, so I was like, I'm not attracted to you because you're making me feel stupid.
Except,
Right.
Who?
you know who I was weirdly, we had something because I think he liked me too. This
Who?
sounds so bad.
Yeah.
Mr. C.
He was
Mr.
sweet.
C.
He was
He was, like,
sweet.
Yeah, he was a math teacher and he was
He
like,
was a sweetie.
I had tension with him.
Yeah.
No shade.
Whoa.
No, I definitely was like flirting with my teachers in a crazy way.
I'm
Which
sure
is weird because it's
the
like we're
teachers know
taught.
that though too.
But
They can
I've-
clock it and they're like, oh
Yeah,
my.
I've really,
If I was a
really-
teacher, I'd be like, this is fucking weird. Like please do not do that.
But it's young and you're going through puberty
Like,
and you're like,
hello,
oh my god.
and you're like
guess.
like
but I would
a
not
figure of
tolerate it.
authority.
And there
Yeah.
were some fucking weirdos at Hillsborough High School who did.
Who
they
acted on the flirting?
And they might be in the PE department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Fucking
heard it here
weirdos.
first. The overshare that you
maybe
should
they're not there
overshare
in-
is crimes.
Crimes. Let's talk
Crimes.
about it.
There's
Let's
so
talk
many-
about it.
You should always talk about crimes. Was
Yeah.
there one thing you wanted to overshare? I feel like we stepped over your overshare before we.
I know Grant shared 5.
I know.
Hello.
I know. I was like, hello, I'm
Well,
here
let's
too.
hear it.
Okay, well, Grant's story actually reminded me of one where like you think you have a medical emergency
Yes.
and you don't. So freshman year of college,
Love.
I had, I was like, it was a really emotional time of my life. So I wasn't, like hooking up with like that many men. But one
Right.
night I did, a gorgeous male cheerleader.
Oh my god, I love.
Gorgeous. I was like thinking of all, because I
Okay.
cheered. He was on my team.
Yeah, maybe not
Oh.
a
But I
male
was like,
cheerleader.
cool.
Yeah,
No, he was
gorgeous to
fine.
me. He was
Before
gorgeous.
we knew him, we thought he was like,
Oh my god, I was like, I need him so bad.
Yeah, but then you get to
And
know
then-
him a bit. It's
And
like,
then we
wait.
spent an evening together.
Yeah.
Back at his dorm. And while his roommate was in the bed next to us.
Really?
Twin bed.
Wait, I feel like that's common
And
college experience.
This
though.
is crazy though. His roommate had a cat in the dorm. So there's also like a cat
Watching you this whole time.
purring and watching me. And I don't like when animals are in the room when
was that allowed?
I don't think so. I think it was a service thing though.
Oh, it was like an emotional
yeah.
support.
Okay.
So
cat.
don't be rude.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Don't be
insensitive.
Great.
ableist right now.
Yeah.
Great.
So anyway, Kat
okay.
and me are like locking eyes. All right.
Yeah.
Because he also
At climax?
almost.
Almost.
You think
You
I was
look away at
climaxing freshman year of high school from this male cheerleader? Oh,
You're right.
college.
What
not
You're
do you
high
right.
have
school.
against male cheerleaders? Every
Male cheerleaders, I feel like they could please. Was he a base? Like he's like very supportive.
he was
No, and
strong.
honestly, like there were a lot of really good looking, and I need to stop saying male cheerleaders. This is like something that's
Wait,
like,
why?
She
What's wrong with
always-
male
Well,
'cause they
cheerleaders?
could
Oh,
just
because
be
they're
a
just
cheerleader.
cheerleaders.
And there's another name.
No,
you
no,
wanna
no,
bring
George
You
up?
know
W.
what?
Bush.
Everywhere we go.
What?
George W. Bush was a male cheerleader in
I
college.
cheered growing up, so Ashley's always
The
been cheer
president?
adjacent.
Yeah. Oh.
She's obsessed with this fact.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
No, because that's awesome.
I can't stop saying male cheerleader.
I love that
And
you say male
George
cheerleader
Bush
because
is male
everyone,
cheerleader.
when they talk about women's sports, say male or female soccer
Oh, you're
player,
right.
female basketball player.
You're right.
I mean, reverse it. Why
You're
not?
right. You're right.
It's a woman-dominated sport.
But then men are made fun of
Oh,
for doing cheer.
boo-hoo.
But it depends where you are, because in the
Sorry?
South it's math.
Yeah, because in the
Yeah, I was
South,
gonna say this.
hello.
I know, in the South
It
it's
depends. This cheerleader got to sleep with a gorgeous girl like me, so lucky him.
So you're welcome. He's
Anyway,
doing fine.
I'm making eye contact with this cat while this
Yes.
guy's jackhammering me, and then and then the next day I woke up for my statistics test that I had at like 8 a.m. I think you were in my class, and I wake up and I'm like, ooh, because I slept in my contacts.
yeah. Ooh,
I'm like,
worse.
ooh, something's going on with my eye. Like, couldn't really
Oh,
open
no.
it. Crusted shut almost. Crusted shut. And then I'm kind of like walking to class. I'm like, I can't open my eye. Like, something's really sinister has happened. And then I take my test. I'm crying every time I try to open it. It's like not working.
God.
So then I'm like, I'm going blind. And
Yeah.
I text everyone I know saying like someone has to take me to the emergency room or
Yeah.
like the urgent care. And Grant's like, "Ugh, I'm going out tonight.
I remember, weren't you at the pregame?
I think
You toughed it out for pregame.
I
You were
think I
like,
met you guys, and then I was like, guys, like I'm
think I was
blind.
like, you know what it was? It was probably a Friday. It was 926.
Yeah.
There every Friday night. There's a gay club, and it's only once a week in Tallahassee, Florida.
Wait.
And I was not gonna miss out.
I remember
And I
it
was
now.
like, come on.
I was trying to get
Come
ready.
on.
They were trying to pressure me to go out, and I was like, oh, you're right. Like I have to go drink
blind
my
eye crusted
yes,
still.
like pineapple mango
crying.
svedka, like that'll make me feel better.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do my wing with my black Stila eyeliner and my smoky eye, and I can't open this eye. So I'm like, okay, like there's something really wrong. So I text Grant's roommate James, who's my friend. I say I need to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Like I'm going blind, and then I was worried because I look up symptoms like you do. You could get chlamydia in your eye. And I don't know if it's that fast acting, but let's just say what we were doing
Was
it could have been possible.
yeah.
That's something.
It's a
went
lot
somewhere.
of a
Or
lot
shit.
of like penis on the face, I
Of
guess.
course.
Or
so,
pink eye.
well,
Ooh.
spoiler
That
alert.
cat was like,
I-
he's gonna give this poor girl
well, it's
eye
probably
chlamydia.
the proximity of the kitty litter. I don't know what happened.
Could have been. Who knows? Yeah.
I go to the hospital and they're like, okay, like there's bigger issues at hand in Tallahassee, Florida tonight. Like we're not going to be able to see you like right now. So me and James are sitting in the waiting room for 5.5 hours. I think I go back at like 3 a.m. or something. Hottest doctors I've ever seen.
Love.
Too
And you're like, I have
hot
chlamydia in my eye
doctors.
because
I'm
I
like,
thought
Yeah.
male
literally,
cheerleaders.
And
they're like, fun
Yeah.
fact, George W. Bush was a male cheerleader.
And that's where you learned.
and they say we don't like male cheerleaders.
Yeah,
this is
they're
Tallahassee,
like, yeah,
Florida.
this is Tallahassee, Florida.
But anyway, I just had pink eye.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
Okay,
I feel like
so-
kind
So
of a
it's
flex to be
possible.
like, I have chlamydia in my
yeah,
eye.
yeah. I also had like a
think?
hickey,
Like I'm kind of like a slut. Chlamydia
You
in my eye.
think?
I don't know. I guess I don't really know.
I think it's so, I think it's original.
Isn't it
It's
kind of? Isn't
unique.
that kind of a thing though? Everyone's always like, oh, I have a STD.
Yeah, I guess like chlamydia in the
that like a
eye.
flex?
At least it's like unique in the location of
Location.
the infection.
Yes.
But like getting pink eye is inherently embarrassing.
Yeah, that
'cause
part.
It means like you've come into contact with some.
Do you remember?
Oh, some shit. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like,
wait, you guys are literally soulmates.
why?
Why?
Because of
'Cause
the
of
shit.
shit.
'Cause of the shit.
The
I mean, I guess
shit
you're
and
calling it-
STD.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how. So you guys were doing butt stuff.
Not really. I mean,
You
know,
ate his ass.
a finger goes somewhere. It's possible.
Yeah,
but-
and then you're scratching your eye because you're like, oh no, my contacts, and then you go, oh, I remember, I just
had
fingered
4
his
fingers in his asshole.
Yeah.
And I
And
did
of
it.
course,
And I did
of course
it. But
the
I'm
male
open.
cheerleader though. Of course the male cheerleader.
Oh
would
my
want that.
god.
No shade.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say what.
Okay, well, Grant and Ash, thank you guys so we'll end it there. Is there anything you want to promote?
Maybe more music in the future. We
Maybe.
have some unreleased
Keep
songs.
those ears open, right?
Oh, you guys are always in the studio.
We're just
it's so
always-
inspiring. I can't wait for like the biopic
Yeah.
one day.
and it's coming.
It's already
It's
in the
in the
works.
works.
So yeah.
okay, wait,
Can't
I'm
wait.
excited. And real quick, who would play you?
Taylor Lautner.
Ooh, Ed Sheeran.
I love.
Yeah.
And for me, Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for oversharing. That's enough.
That
from
is
you.
enough.
Oh wait, yeah. Should I have like a cute outro?
That is
something.
funny. Yeah, that's
yeah.
enough.
That's
Yeah.
enough.
Thanks for
Okay,
coming
guys.
on.
That's enough from you. Okay, that's good.